Have you ever wondered how long you'll live after 65? Or maybe you've thought about what you can do to make those years as healthy and vibrant as possible. It's a question many of us start to ask as we get older. And the good news is, science has some answers for us. Today, we're going to talk about 8 signs that can predict how long you'll live after 65. And the best part is, many of these signs are within your control. So whether you're looking to add more years to your life, or simply make the years you have even better, this video is for you. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't longevity just about good genes? Well, genetics do play a role, but research shows that lifestyle choices and habits have a much bigger impact than you might realize. In fact, studies have found that up to 70% of how long we live is influenced by the choices we make every day. That's a lot of power in your hands. So let's dive into the first few signs that can give us clues about our longevity, and more importantly, what we can do about them. The first sign we're going to talk about is physical activity. Now, this might not come as a surprise, but staying active is one of the most powerful predictors of a long and healthy life. And I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, unless that's your thing, of course. Simple activities like walking, gardening, or even dancing around your living room can make a huge difference. Studies have shown that seniors who stay physically active are not only more likely to live longer, but they also have a lower risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. But here's the thing. It's never too late to start. Even if you haven't been very active in the past, adding just a little bit of movement to your day can have a big impact. For example, one study found that people over 60 who started walking just 10 minutes a day saw significant improvements in their health over time. So if you're not already active, why not start small? Take a short walk after dinner, do some gentle stretches in the morning, or try a beginner's yoga class. The key is to find something you enjoy, so it doesn't feel like a chore. Now, let's move on to the second sign, social connections. Did you know that having strong relationships with family and friends can actually help you live longer? It's true. Research has shown that people with strong social ties tend to live longer, healthier lives than those who are more isolated. In fact, one study found that having close relationships can be just as important for longevity as quitting smoking or maintaining a healthy weight. But why is this the case? Well, for one, social connections can reduce stress and boost your mood, which in turn can have a positive impact on your physical health. Plus, having people to talk to and rely on can make it easier to stick to healthy habits, like eating well or staying active. So if you've been feeling a bit lonely lately, now's the time to reach out. Call an old friend, join a club or group, or even volunteer in your community. Not only will it make you feel good, but it could also add years to your life. The third sign we're going to talk about is diet. Now, I know we've all heard the saying, you are what you eat. But when it comes to longevity, this couldn't be more true. What you put on your plate can have a huge impact on how long and how well you live. And the good news is, you don't have to follow a complicated diet to see the benefits. In fact, some of the healthiest diets in the world, like the Mediterranean diet, are based on simple whole foods that are easy to find and prepare. So what should you be eating? Focus on plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Try to limit processed foods, sugary snacks, and too much red meat. And don't forget about healthy fats like those found in olive oil, nuts, and fatty fish. These foods are not only good for your heart, but they can also help reduce inflammation, which is a key factor in many age-related diseases. And if you're not sure where to start, try making small changes, like adding an extra serving of vegetables to your meals, or swapping out white bread for whole grain. Over time, these little changes can add up to big benefits. Now let's talk about the fourth sign, sleep. Now, I know that getting a good night's sleep can be easier said than done, especially as we get older. But sleep is absolutely essential for our health and longevity. In fact, research has shown that people who consistently get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night are more likely to live longer and have a lower risk of chronic diseases. But why is sleep so important? Well, for one, it's when our bodies repair and regenerate. During sleep, our immune system gets stronger, our brain processes and stores information, and our cells repair themselves. On the other hand, not getting enough sleep can lead to a host of problems, from weakened immunity to an increased risk of heart disease and even cognitive decline. So if you've been struggling with sleep, it's time to make it a priority. Start by creating a relaxing bedtime routine. Maybe it's reading a book, taking a warm bath, or listening to calming music. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. And if you're still having trouble, consider talking to your doctor. There could be an underlying issue like sleep apnea that's affecting your rest. Now that we've talked about the importance of staying active, nurturing social connections, eating well, and getting enough sleep, let's move on to the next few signs that can predict how long you'll live after 65. These signs are just as important, and they're all things you can work on to improve your health and longevity. So let's dive right in. The 5th sign we're going to talk about is mental health. Now this is a big one, because our mental and emotional well-being is deeply connected to our physical health. Research has shown that people who struggle with chronic stress, anxiety, or depression are more likely to develop serious health problems like heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. On the flip side, those who maintain a positive outlook and manage stress effectively tend to live longer, healthier lives. So what can you do to support your mental health? First, it's important to recognize when you're feeling overwhelmed or down. It's okay to ask for help, whether that's talking to a friend, joining a support group, or seeking professional counseling. There's no shame in taking care of your mental health. It's just as important as taking care of your body. Another great way to boost your mental health is through mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, or even just spending a few minutes each day in quiet reflection can help reduce stress and improve your mood. And don't underestimate the power of hobbies and activities that bring you joy. Whether it's painting, gardening, playing music, or simply spending time with loved ones, doing things you love can have a huge impact on your overall well-being. Now let's move on to the 6th sign, managing chronic conditions. As we get older, many of us are living with one or more chronic health conditions, like high blood pressure, diabetes, or arthritis. And while these conditions can be challenging, the good news is that managing them effectively can significantly improve your quality of life and even extend it. The key here is to work closely with your healthcare provider to create a plan that works for you. This might include taking medications as prescribed, making lifestyle changes, or monitoring your condition regularly. For example, if you have high blood pressure, you might need to cut back on salt, exercise more, and take your medication consistently. Or if you have diabetes, you might need to focus on eating a balanced diet, checking your blood sugar levels, and staying active. The important thing is to stay proactive about your health. Don't wait until something goes wrong to take action. Regular checkups, screenings, and follow-ups with your doctor can help catch potential issues early and keep you on track. And remember, you're not alone in this. There are plenty of resources and support groups out there to help you manage your condition and stay healthy. The 7th sign we're going to talk about is cognitive health. Now, this is something that's on a lot of people's minds as they get older, and for good reason. Our brains are just as important as the rest of our bodies, and keeping them sharp is key to living a long, fulfilling life. The good news is, there's a lot you can do to support your brain health and reduce your risk of cognitive decline. One of the best things you can do for your brain is to keep it active. Just like your muscles, your brain needs exercise to stay strong. This could be anything from doing puzzles and reading to learning a new skill or language. Studies have shown that people who engage in mentally stimulating activities are less likely to develop dementia and other cognitive issues as they age. Another important factor is staying socially engaged. We talked earlier about how social connections can improve your overall health, but they're also crucial for your brain. Interacting with others, having meaningful conversations, and staying connected to your community can all help keep your mind sharp. And don't forget about the role of diet and exercise in brain health. Foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and vitamins, like berries, nuts, and leafy greens, can help protect your brain from damage. And regular physical activity has been shown to improve memory, focus, and overall cognitive function. So, if you're not already doing so, consider adding some brain-boosting foods to your diet and staying active to keep your mind in top shape. The eighth and final sign, your attitude toward aging. Now, this might sound a bit abstract, but hear me out. Research has shown that how you think about aging can actually have a significant impact on how long you live. People who have a positive attitude toward aging, who see it as a time of growth, opportunity, and wisdom, tend to live longer and healthier lives than those who view aging as a time of decline. So, how can you cultivate a more positive attitude toward aging? One way is to focus on the things you're grateful for. Take a moment each day to reflect on the good things in your life, whether it's your family, your friends, your hobbies, or simply the fact that you're still here and able to enjoy life. Gratitude has been shown to improve both mental and physical health, and it can help shift your perspective in a positive way. Another way is to embrace new challenges and opportunities. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to stop growing. In fact, many people find that their later years are some of the most fulfilling and exciting times of their lives. Whether it's traveling, volunteering, starting a new hobby, or even going back to school, there's no limit to what you can do. The key is to stay curious, open-minded, and willing to try new things. And finally, don't be afraid to celebrate your age. Aging is a natural part of life, and it's something to be proud of. Every year is a gift, and every experience, good or bad, has shaped you into the person you are today. So, wear your age with pride, and remember that you have so much to offer the world, no matter how many candles are on your birthday cake. We've covered a lot of ground so far, haven't we? From staying active and eating well, to nurturing your mental health and maintaining a positive attitude toward aging. We've explored 8 key signs that can predict how long you'll live after 65. But now let's bring it all together and talk about how you can start making these changes in your own life. Because here's the thing. Knowing what to do is one thing, but actually doing it is where the magic happens. And the good news is, you don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Small, consistent steps can lead to big results over time. Let's start by revisiting the idea of small changes. Sometimes when we think about improving our health, it can feel overwhelming. We might think, I need to exercise more, eat better, sleep more, stress less. How am I supposed to do all of that? But the truth is, you don't have to do it all at once. In fact, trying to change too much too quickly can often backfire. Instead, focus on 1 or 2 small changes at a time. Maybe it's adding a 10-minute walk to your day, or swapping out sugary snacks for fresh fruit. Once that change becomes a habit, you can build on it. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. Another important aspect of making lasting changes is staying motivated. Let's be honest, there will be days when you don't feel like sticking to your goals. Maybe you're tired or busy or just not in the mood. And that's okay. What matters is how you handle those moments. One way to stay motivated is to remind yourself of your why. Why do you want to live a longer, healthier life? Maybe it's to spend more time with your grandchildren, to travel, or simply to enjoy your days with more energy and less pain. Whatever your reason, keep it front and center. Write it down, put it on your fridge, or set a reminder on your phone. When you're feeling unmotivated, your why can help you push through. It's also helpful to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Did you take the stairs instead of the elevator? That's a win. Did you choose a salad over fries? Another win. These little victories add up over time, and celebrating them can help keep you motivated. You don't need to throw a party for every small achievement, but take a moment to acknowledge your effort and give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing better than you think. Now, let's talk about overcoming challenges. Let's face it, life is full of obstacles, and sometimes those obstacles can get in the way of our health goals. Maybe you're dealing with a chronic condition, or you've had a setback, or you're just feeling stuck. The important thing is not to let these challenges derail you entirely. Instead, focus on what you can do. If you're dealing with a health issue, work with your doctor to find ways to stay active and eat well within your limitations. If you've had a setback, don't beat yourself up. Just start again. And if you're feeling stuck, try something new. Sometimes, a fresh approach can make all the difference. One of the most powerful tools for overcoming challenges is support. Whether it's friends, family, or a community of like-minded people, having a support system can make a world of difference. Share your goals with someone you trust and ask them to check in with you. Join a walking group, a cooking class, or an online community focused on healthy aging. Not only will you get encouragement and accountability, but you'll also have the chance to connect with others who are on a similar journey. And as we've already discussed, social connections are a key predictor of longevity. So it's a win-win. Here you go. Here's your read back, word for word. Finally, let's talk about mindset. How you think about your health and aging can have a huge impact on your success. If you approach your goals with a sense of curiosity and openness, rather than pressure or fear, you're much more likely to stick with them. Instead of thinking, I have to exercise, try thinking, I get to move my body and feel stronger. Instead of thinking, I can't eat that, try thinking, I'm choosing foods that make me feel good. These small shifts in mindset can make a big difference in how you approach your health. And remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 65, 75, or 85, your body and mind have an incredible ability to adapt and improve. You're never too old to try something new, to make a change, or to take a step toward a healthier, happier life. So don't let age hold you back. Embrace the journey and know that every small step you take is moving you in the right direction. As we wrap up this video, I want to leave you with one final thought. Longevity is about more than just adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. It's about feeling good, staying independent, and enjoying the things you love for as long as possible. And the choices you make every day, whether it's moving your body, eating well, staying connected, or keeping a positive attitude, can have a profound impact on your health and happiness. So, what's one small change you can start making today? Maybe it's taking a short walk, calling a friend, or trying a new recipe. Whatever it is, take that first step. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're all in this together, and every step you take is a step toward a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us create more content to inform and inspire you. Let us know in the comments, what's one thing you learned today, and how do you plan to use it in your life? We'd love to hear from you.